A single mom disappeared after taking an Uber from an Indianapolis nightclub and was later found murdered in a wooded area behind her home. Chanti Dixon, 30, vanished after getting into the rideshare outside the club where she worked on West 16th Street just after 3:30 a.m. on Sunday.
After 1 o'clock Monday afternoon, in these woods on Indy's near southeast side, a woman who had been reported missing hours earlier was found naked with a shirt pulled over her head. Police believe 30-year-old Chanti Dixon had been and shot to death.
Her distraught relatives tracked her phone down and called police to the grisly scene where they discovered the device and identified the Uber driver as Francisco Valadez, 29. He initially claimed that his passenger had been attacked by an armed black man as she sat in his car. But he has been charged with murder after admitting that he shot her dead in a fury when she insulted his body as he.
Valadez told police he initially attempted to Dixon in the back of his car, but he got angry with her. He later admitted to police he shot her in the head in his car, then hid Dixon's body behind the concrete barrier. He also said he tried to have sex again. Dixon was found naked with a sweatshirt pulled over her head and arms, lying on her stomach.
It was fun. She was courageous, a ball of life.
Risa Dixon talks about her daughter Chanti in the past tense.
I keep waiting for her to walk through the door, but I know she's not gonna walk through the door.
Police say her 30-year-old daughter's body was found in a wooded area near East Raymond Street and South Sherman Drive on Monday.
For people that's out there doing stuff like that man did to my child, because you picked up a stripper at work and you thought wasn't nobody gonna care, we care. And y'all can't do that.
Court documents say her Uber driver, 29-year-old Francisco Valadez, picked Dixon up around 3:30 Sunday morning from work at Sunset Strip off West 16th Street.
If you in the ride share, get on FaceTime with somebody. Take self-defense classes. Get you some protection that you're comfortable with. We can't prevent everything, and we can't stop everything, but we can cut it down. When you feel like you gotta do what you gotta do and it don't feel right, don't do it. And I know she was just trying to get home from work.
The Dixons hope their daughter's legacy lives on.
Do not let what happened diminish what she put out in the world.
This is a family's worst nightmare, Indianapolis Police Assistant Chief Catherine Cummings told a press conference on Wednesday. We're disgusted. The mom of two had only moved into her home on Earhart Street days earlier with children Dashun, 13, and Chanti, 10. Police believe Valadez had driven her to the street before launching his murderous attack just yards from her front door. They traced his BMW with an Indiana license plate to his home on Aristocrat Circle in the far east side of the city before knocking at his door on Tuesday morning. He admitted picking up Dixon from the club but claimed that a passerby had tried to rob her at gunpoint after approaching his car. He added that the suspect shot Dixon in the thigh and that she kicked herself out of his car and he fled the scene, police wrote in their report. He also said that he had cleaned the blood out of his car. Other officers were speaking to Valadez's mother, who told them her son routinely carried a gun in his car. Police arrested Valadez after a search of the car found the weapon, and he agreed to being questioned. Mr. Valadez told two different stories as to what happened with Ms. Dixon, police wrote. Eventually, he admitted and shooting her in the head when she scorned her rape 5 feet 6 inches, 215-pound body. He dragged her dead body out of the car and over a concrete barrier and into some undergrowth beside a school bus stop. She'd always be like, "Ma, you my best friend." And I'm like, "Girl, yeah, I know, and you're my best friend." You could not miss her presence because she was going to let you know when he came through the door. She'd yell, "Hey, y'all, hey, y'all." And she made sure that her kids, her nieces, her nephews, her sisters and brother, they knew she loved them. She was so selfless, so selfless.
They didn't want to talk on camera, but one of her neighbors did.
Because we all pretty much, we look out for each other here. And for that to happen is sad, and for it to be a ride share, that's really sad. You're not even safe getting a ride home.
Neighbors tell me they've seen Dixon moving into this apartment. They've seen her with her kids and her dog.
Horrific. Horrific. That didn't even, it doesn't even make sense. The girl, she just moved here. She ain't even been here a week.
Uber said they have banned Valadez from the app and will continue to assist